Hey guys, Tekosor here, and I am back with another smartwatch comparison video that become a tradition on this channel, and it's probably one of my favorites. So on the right, we have Samsung's newest and most high-end smartwatch ever, the Galaxy Watch Ultra, equipped with the latest Exynos wearable chip, the Exynos W1000. It's built on a 3nm node and comes with 32GB of storage and 2GB of RAM. And man, what a watch. I've been using it for a few days and I have to admit it's by far the best Android smartwatch ever made. I don't want to spoil things too much yet, but we'll see soon enough. On the left hand side, we have the Google Pixel Watch 2, which is equipped with Qualcomm most recent wearable chip, the Snapdragon W5 Gen 1 built on a 4nm node. It also has 32GB of storage and 2GB of RAM. Before getting started with the test, I'd like to note that both of these watches are updated to their latest software versions. The Pixel Watch 2 is running Wear OS 4 based on Android 13, while the Galaxy Watch Ultra ships with Wear OS 5 that is made on Android 14, and on top of that it has One UI 6. So let's get started first with a cold boot test, which usually uses most of the hardware resources. Let's go for it. The Galaxy Watch Ultra claimed the first place, booting up in 29 seconds, while the Pixel Watch 2 takes about 43 seconds, almost double the time. But that's not all. There's also a second stage when you unlock it, where it processes a bit more to get the home screen ready. The Galaxy Watch Ultra again wins, finishing this task in about 6 seconds, while the Pixel Watch 2 took its sweet time for this one, finishing in about 19 seconds. It's quite a significant difference, and you can see it's still loading the watch face communications even after that time, while the Galaxy Watch Ultra has everything already loaded. Now that we've got both of them fully loaded, let's test the normal unlocking speed. While both are almost equally fast, but the Galaxy Watch Ultra did the animation a bit quicker. At least once we are in the OS, things navigate smoothly on both, from quick actions to going over tiles. They are both great in those animations and show zero signs of lagging or freezing. Also, when I press the apps button, they are equally fast. As usual, the heaviest app is going to be the Playstore. So let's launch it to see which one loads it faster. Wow, the Galaxy Watch Ultra loads it instantly, so fast that I didn't even need to count. The Pixel Watch 2 took almost 3 seconds. Now all store cards are loaded and scrolling is quite fluid on both of them. Let's now install a game to see how fast it can be done. And keep in mind that both of them are connected to the same Wi-Fi network. The Galaxy Watch Ultra finished in about 10 seconds, while the Pixel Watch 2 took about 16 seconds. Also again here, the Galaxy Watch Ultra loaded the game a tad faster. Now let's try launching some random apps, starting with YouTube Music. Once again, the Galaxy Watch Ultra loaded the app in less than a second, giving it an edge over the Pixel Watch 2. Another app is Philips Hue. Here again, we see the Galaxy Watch Ultra taking the lead, as well as in the Messages app. Finally, Google Assistant also loads faster on the Galaxy Watch Ultra. When it comes to giving responses, they are both blazing fast and equally matched. But a nice feature about the Galaxy Watch One UI is that you can use the app switcher to close apps, clearing up some memory. Additionally, by going to Settings, then Device Care, and then Memory, you can see the used and the free memory. By pressing this button here, we can clear up some processes to free up more memory. This helps in ensuring your watch stays responsive and isn't bogged down with unused apps. I find this feature very useful, and unfortunately, the Pixel Watch 2 doesn't have it. So yeah guys, the Galaxy Watch Ultra is a true beast. In my opinion, Samsung has finally done it right. It's the best Android smartwatch ever made and easily my recommendation for 2024. Everything is done well, from design, build quality and performance to utility, battery life and even software. I've got zero complaints, and in fact, this is the first time I have no complaints using a smartwatch. The tiles are so nice, and so is the display. It's crazy bright and clear. It gives you a lot of real estate to actually see things. I find everything perfect, even the style and the strap are really beautiful and comfortable. And look at the back, how high quality it looks. You can feel the nice design and the quality coming together. It's really insane how much I'm in love with this smartwatch. But that doesn't mean the Pixel Watch 2 isn't nice as well. I've been daily driving it since its release, and I've absolutely enjoyed my time with it. It's compact, comfortable, gets the job done, and is pretty smooth and fast. But given its launch price, I feel it has less to offer compared to the Galaxy Watch Ultra, which has a bigger battery, has LTE, faster performance, a bigger and better display, and the list goes on. And as a bonus round, I've got an Apple Watch 9 on my left hand side, and out of curiosity, I want to compare the booting speed here as well. The Apple Watch 9 uses S9 chip built on a 4nm node. It also has 64GB of storage, which is a winning point against the Galaxy Watch Ultra. But as for RAM, it's not specified anywhere officially. Anyway, let's get started with the test. Again, we have the Galaxy Watch Ultra claiming the crown of booting speed, beating the Apple Watch 9. It took again 29 seconds to boot up, while the Apple Watch 9 took about 6 seconds more. And also here, when we get to launching the app stores, the Galaxy Watch Ultra open it in less than a second, while the Apple Watch 9 takes about 5 seconds. So even here in daily usage, it may affect your overall experience. In app search, it's a tiny bit slower on the Apple Watch 9. Installing an app is going to be faster on the Apple Watch 9 based on this test. So anyway guys, if you are considering the Galaxy Watch Ultra and worried about the bad performance like usual, rest assured, because that's not going to be the case this time. Like if you've seen my previous comparisons, all the Galaxy Watches lagged behind literally every other brand I tried. From the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro to last year's Galaxy Watch 6 Classic, they were all overheating, terrible, and laggy to the point that I couldn't feel comfortable using them anymore. The Galaxy Watch Ultra brought hope for me. Samsung finally nailed it. So I personally recommend giving it a try if you are in the market for an Android smartwatch and looking to get the best of the best. And given that the Galaxy Watch 7 is using the same chip as the Galaxy Watch Ultra, I believe it's going to have the same performance. So let me know what you think of the Galaxy Watch 7 or Ultra. Do you think it's a successful lineup? I'm curious to know what you think, and I hope this comparison was any useful. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching and support, and see you guys in the next one.